Hey everyone, my name is Ty. Today I'm going to be sharing a commercial that features Matthew McConaughey in a 2020 Lincoln Aviator.
Beats jigging in a shanty.
In this ad, we see Matthew McConaughey, who is a well-known actor and a celebrity, and he's sitting in this Lincoln SUV where he's able to go to these different places, to these mountain ranges, to these lakes, these less traveled, remote regions. I think it's interesting too to point out that McConaughey had one line throughout the entire ad, which again, I'm going to talk about that in a bit. The reason I chose this ad though was because Robert Goss and John Sider in Persuasion talk about how 1 in 4 advertisements feature a famous person and 1 in 5 commercials feature a famous person. And so as consumers, it's important to understand the impact that celebrity endorsements have on us and how they persuade us. There are different tactics, persuasive tactics used in this commercial. The first one is pretty obvious. It is the celebrity selling power. So in chapter 4, Goss and Sider mention how celebrities can endorse certain brands or products that we can associate the actor, actress, or celebrity with that brand or product. So in this commercial, we see Matthew McConaughey, who's a well-known celebrity. He's also known for being an outdoorsy person, adventurous, well-liked, and all of those things that we equate him with, we also start to equate Lincoln and this SUV with as well. Goss and Sider later in chapter 4, they'll point out it's important to do what's called matchup hypothesis. What this hypothesis claims and teaches is that it's important to get the right celebrity with the right product. So as I mentioned earlier, we see McConaughey, who's outdoorsy, take this SUV and travel with it and explore with it, eventually go ice fishing with it. However, this advertisement wouldn't make as much sense with celebrities who aren't known for that. I'm thinking of like Shaquille O'Neal, who it just wouldn't have the same effect if we saw Shaq out there doing the exact same things as McConaughey, because we don't associate Shaq with being outdoorsy and adventurous. We perceive him in other ways. Lastly, Goss and Sider point out in chapter 8, physical appearance, and in the section of beauties and beasts, they claim that people who are objectively more attractive are viewed as more trustworthy. And so McConaughey, who is an objectively attractive celebrity, we view and equate his looks and associate them with trustworthiness. And so all of these different things that we've seen with McConaughey, again, we connect them with the car itself. In chapter 14, Goss and Sider point out visual persuasion. And so in this video, we see visuals of the car and the mountain ranges and the lakes and the snow, and all of these things tug on our emotions, and we see the outdoors, we see the adventure. And so we associate this with a type of lifestyle. McConaughey, the one line he says is beats jigging in a shanty, which refers to the ice shacks that fishermen use when they ice fish. And so he's saying, and it shows, I can take off my gloves, I can take off my hood, I'm not freezing out here. And this is way nicer than sitting in one of those little shacks. So again, we associate luxury and this lifestyle with a car. Lastly, in chapter 16, we talk about the ethical issues associated with persuasion. And there's three I want to talk about today really quickly. Number one is exploiting consumer emotions. So as I mentioned, we feel a lot of emotions and associate them with this car. Is that ethical or not? We also have celebrities as a spokesperson. So celebrities are paid lots and lots of money for these endorsement deals, and it can be argued that whether or not that's ethical or not, because we are trusting them when buying products, but they are getting paid millions of dollars. And lastly, there are social and economic implications of promoting a luxury car only a few people can buy and afford. And so it raises the question of, is this ethical or not? Overall, though, it's just important to understand how we are persuaded by celebrity endorsement deals, and I hope that helps everyone moving forward. Thanks.